Sprite sounds kind of good right now. Okay. So put 4 drops in each of these. We'll start with these 3. 2, 3. Thank you, Terry. You read my mind. I was trying to send that to you.
You did. You sent it to me.
Okay, so I'll just start with these 3 to start off with. So you can see the Sprite. It's kind of an orange color too, huh? I think we should add some more drops to kind of bring out the. Let's do 8. 2. Okay, so you can see the Sprite. That's going to be pretty acidic, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that's very acidic. That's actually down in about a 3 pH, which is super, super acidic. So you ever notice when you drink a Sprite or a soda how it kind of burns when it goes down? Yeah, it's really burning you. It's actually burning your cells. And then Gatorade, and we feed this to athletes, and I mean, you see people drinking at sports games, it's all over the TV. This is supposed to hydrate you, yet it's highly acidic. When our body takes in anything acidic, what it does is it dehydrates us. It creates an anionic experience where you're actually taking ions from it, so you're actually dehydrating your body more. So in order to hydrate, we drink Gatorade, which dehydrates more. And what do you think that causes us to do? Drink more Gatorade. I wonder if they set it up that way. And then you have Dasani, which is a nice yellow color. And see, that's all it took, like how it just turned a little bit darker yellow just now. Did anybody notice that? It's because I had a little bit of one of these pHs on there. Like I said, each time you go either direction in the pH scale, it goes from a nice smooth increase to a drastic increase. So any little bit of this soda in there will change that color dramatically, just because it has that much more acidity in it, that many more hydrogen ions. I'm going to go ahead and put some drops in the rest of these. Doesn't matter. And then this one here, this is the one I think would be healthy. And I actually thought this one, I checked it out earlier because I thought this one would actually be kind of alkaline because of the electrolytes in it.
What is that?
It's called O Sport. It's O Water, electrolyte enhanced water.
Nice enough.
And then Yummy tap water. And remember how I said they have to keep it that nice green color by law? They have to keep it at a 7 pH by law. It's pretty close. And they do that with lye. And lye, if you were to touch lye, it would melt your finger right off. It's a super, super strong base. So anything that's a really strong base is going to be an organic solvent. Like acids, we all know like sulfuric acid and everything like that will break you down and burn you really bad. But a really strong base will as well. Something with around the 13, 14 pH is going to be very, very caustic to us. If you ever touch Drano or anything like that, Drano is an organic solvent. You'll feel your fingers get slippery. That's actually your skin melting. So if we come back to Aquafina here, you can see that's some good stuff. That's really what I want to drink. It's highly acidic. And that's probably from the plastics. I mean, these jugs, we figured they get produced somewhere. They get manufactured from some tap water, filtered a little bit. They probably filter it somewhat decently, but then they put it in these plastic containers. Well, these plastic containers have quite a journey before they reach right here on the shelf where I'm going to drink it. They have to go through all these different climates and temperatures and altitudes, which causes this plastic to contract and expand, which causes it to release all the nice BPAs and all the other cancer-causing agents that are in the plastic, which I'm sure are acidic. So you have all that good stuff you're drinking in there.
Bisphenol, acetone, or
yeah,
acetate,
exactly.
like that.
Yeah, it's a gnarly carcinogenic, and it's also it damages reproductive organs and all kinds of stuff.
But it tastes so good.
It does. And then the O water, the O Sport water with electrolytes in there. I mean, it's doing okay. It's not super acidic. You're looking at probably about maybe a 6, somewhere in there. So that's not too bad, right? Still not something I would want to consume. And especially with the plastic and everything, we just talked about the landfill, all the waste from all this. And then tap water, which has that nice green color. Eesh. Okay, and the last thing we'll look at is the Kangen water. And this should be alkaline, I hope.
You have the wrong water.
So as you can see, it has that nice dark color. I'm going to use the back side of this. Yeah, that looks pretty, huh?
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to drink it. Looks so good. It's like refreshing. Okay, so as you can see, it definitely has an alkaline pH. Okay, so I wonder, this is more of the alkaline water. I wonder how much of the alkaline water it would take to churn that soda. Huh. It doesn't even phase it. Let's see about the Gatorade. Doesn't really change it at all. Well, this it should change, shouldn't it? Let's see here. It shouldn't be too acidic. There we go. Got that one to turn. And the Aquafina, oh no, got that one to turn too, so that's not too acidic. I'm sure we get this one to change. There you go. But then you have the tap water here, and remember it has to stay at a 7 pH. Let's see if it'll change. It changed a little bit. Kind of turned blue. The longer I let it sit there, that'll turn back to green. It'll always go back to that nice green color. So,
Why is that? Why does it turn back?
because of the amount of chemicals that are in it to stabilize it and keep it at that pH by law. Yeah, it has all kinds of stuff. I have a guy who comes in and gets the water regularly, just to kind of take a side note really quick. But he works at a water treatment plant, and he won't drink any kind of tap water or anything like that. Based on what they put in it, he swears by this water and drinks it. And he knows a lot about water. We can talk about ions, we can talk about ORP, we can talk about scaling, and all different ways of playing with water and breaking it down, and he understands the power of this water. So let's see how much soda water it takes to change any of these right here. Remember, this is a pH of about 3, which is very caustic. It's very acidic. So, and that changes it right back, just a couple drops. I wonder if just a capful would do it. Let's see if that just water in there. I just pour a capful in there. Is that going to change it? It does. It takes 32 cups of Kangen water with a high pH of 9.5 to neutralize 1 cup of soda. Imagine how much work that is in our body to neutralize that. We drink it. Soda after soda, our kidneys are having to produce our kidneys deal with basically our pH. So our kidneys are going to have to neutralize all this, and then not to mention all the electrolytes our body's using up. You know, we wonder why we have osteoporosis. You know, our body's trying to neutralize acids within our body. So our body's stripping calcium from the vascular walls, stripping calcium from our bones, from our teeth, and then it's also using cholesterol to buffer all these acids. So we have high cholesterol, we have calcium loss within our bodies, and then we also have a lot of other conditions that come with it as well. But I'll just go ahead and pour this in there. See if it changes there. Let's see if we can change this one. See how it went back to green? Told you it would. And then put a little bit of that in there. Yeah, it made it pretty acidic. I don't think it's going to turn back to green now. Let's see if how much of this takes it. And that's a full glass of the Kangen water. Let's see if it takes just 1 cap to change that one. Not quite. Lighten it up a bit. Let's see.
Look at him.
Well, that's too fast. My bad.
There
Yeah.
you go.
So it doesn't take much. You know, we always recommend people to give up soda whenever they come in and try this water, you know, because you really don't do it justice. If you're still drinking a lot of soda pop and drinking this water, you really aren't going to see much effects from it. You still will, but it's not going to be as beneficial for your health. So that's the pH demonstration of the water. And I'm going to pour some.
I have a question here.
Yes, sir.
How much, fluoride, talk about that, because they put it in there for your teeth.
Yeah, I'll handle that at the end. I'll take questions at the end. I'll kind of keep my flow going.